alligator don't play no.
Look, feel like two that raw, I don't really like people. I just want my slice of the pizza. Did what we live, what we breathe for. Did what we die, what we bleed for. I done seen people switch like a season. Drop a switch on a bitch, what the reason? I mean every word, I mean every letter play, and I'ma make this K-element no bigger. They don't fuck with us, I wouldn't fuck with us neither. Trench it with a trench coat, Jeeper creepy. Bought with lil' bro, though I know he's a demon. He'll cross, triple cross, double cross Jesus. Good Lord. They ain't like us, don't believe him. Pussy little boy, you's a bitch, you's a diva. I come from that section where this shit'll get evil. Add it all up, we could never be equal. Death row on a nigga, death row on a bitch. I can see this shit, they'll give me the needle. Shawty broke a neck, I ain't broke a sweat. They just broke the check, I'ma break the middle. Turn one into two, pop a ooh. Howl at the moon, I just turned to a creature. To tell you the truth, this ain't about me, it ain't about you. I just don't like people, but it got his head hit, trying to get a feature. Shawty trying to get a pick, I'm in here gripping on this heater. Make one of these bastards come bust your cerebral. They can smell blood like a goddamn mosquito. Shawty eat the dick like she teething. Look, I can't even tell if this alive or a semen. I can't leave shit around her clique, they be thieving. I can't have faith in no hell for no heathen. I know she a hoe, but gon' go like a keeper. Bust that big bro, drop the low price, it's cheaper. We'll get the slime with them sticks like they legal.
You're in the mix with DJ Joey Duval.
Damn, baby. I like it. Damn. Hey now, say now, mother by my end. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Send the kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the honorary walk for the win, for the win. You crash out, then you better break the backboard. I got friends hoping that they make the tabloids. You know the last one figure, he was Magneto. You play God, you gon' get what you asked for. We got the same 24, what you mad for? I put a square on his back like I'm Jack Dorsey. It's high beams if I make a public appearance. Go back to hiding cause I'm not too friendly with niggas. 1,000, 1,004. The black Noah, I just strangled me a goat. I walked in with a therapeutic flow. Put a few hundred up, let him go, let him go. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now, mother by my end. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Send the kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the honorary walk for the win, for the win. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now, I done slid on a back street. Heavy on the Parmesan, everyday tax season. What the fuck you wearing, bro? It's tacky. Niggas laying on their deathbed tryna match me. Oh my god, I'm about to do the fool. They be screaming out P, but they resume is boof. Switch both lanes, the engine sound like the zoo. Need a fee just to breathe, bitch, I can talk to you. It's the Ben Frank murderer, Mr. I ain't heard of ya. Golf strings back to back, flying through the turbulence. Who is he? Free lunch, craft services. Throw your ass out this rental if I smell nervousness. Hey now, say now, let me pop my shit. Water down my wrist, I'm around my bitch. It's a green light, don't get out of bounds, I'm a blitz. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's all blue strips, nigga. Wow. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
I'm way too important. I'm way too important. I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me again.
Starting to see spaceships on Rosecrans. I seen the aliens hold hands. They wanna see me do my dance. I let them watch me do my dance.
Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker.
Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower.
Ice shit get spooky 8 day in October. My torpedo even jumped out on smokers.
She mean mugging niggas, dirty too important. If they talk about playing ball, me and my team gon' get the scoring.
If they talk about playing ball, they can take it up with Jordan. It's bald heads in the heckler for all endorsements.
Meeny, mighty, mom tryna tag a nigga toe. I'm aggressive on the beat and real life, niggas know. Hey, I tatted up my body at the pen level 4. Hey, I sharpened up a knife and came home to a blow. My bitch can get to tweaking like she playing with her nose. Lil' Brody bout to crash, my young niggas be on go. I'm a different type of trophy, baby girl, rose gold. Me and Doc get the slight and put him in the chokehold. Bitches acting like some niggas acting like some hoes. Hey, I jumped out that pen, then I jumped up in the ghost. I'm the hottest type of nigga, see my face, then he froze. All that shit he was talking, found out he not that bold. Okay, this shit like 40, that's a double, okay, let's add it up. Baby ass fat, can you do it, can you back it up? Kick flip a nigga, I got tech decks. And it ain't shit for me to call to get your chin checked. Tell him Dodie did that.
Yo. Welcome to another edition of No Bull Ish TV. I am your host, your humble host, Mr. Aldwin Joel Marrow Bay. I know that's kind of long. Y'all can call me Mr. No Bullish. No Bullish. Mr. TV. No, I'm just playing.
Mr. TV is wow.
Mr. TV is hilarious. What's going on, fam? What's going on, man? My humble host, Mr. Tyree. What's going on? Irish Bully TV. What's going on? I don't even know how to say that, man.
How to say what?
1989. He says church time. What's going on? I think Irish Bully TV is. Huh?
Eyes the man.
Eyes the man. Shout out Eyes the man. Irish Bully TV. Oh, that was me that put that up there. Bullies, bourbon, and beers. Hey, I'm finna send you the link. Jerry, I'm finna send you the link. We don't have no topic, but hey, you know, I always got something on my mind when it comes with these dogs. And a little bit Eyes the man. You is the man. What's popping? I was talking to Tyree earlier, man, about I don't know. Does this sound is it going louder?
Nah, I hear you still regular.
Is it? I don't want to turn it too loud. Is it louder right now?
I mean, I think it's straight right up.
All right, cool. So me and Tyree was talking earlier about people who's breeding these dogs, not just people, or just dogs in general. And how some of these dogs, when they're like around a year old, they look like they're around 4 or 5 years old. You know, they got big ass bone, you know, and I sort of don't like it, to be honest with you. I really, it looks good, but I told Tyree Tyree, tell me what you told me it reminds you of, so I don't take none of the words that you told me, so you know.
When you got these dogs that are 1 year old, not even 1 year old, and they look like they're, you know, grown dogs, or let me say that they carry the mass and bone of a grown dog. It's really just, you know, it's part of knowing what you're breeding. If you look at what the American Bully's made of, and you look at all the dogs that have features that resemble bulldogs. When you go to a bulldog online and you look at the life expectancy of 5 to 6 years old, and some of these dogs that are massively bulls at 1 year old, we don't really hear about them after 5 or 6 years old. I see a lot of them die. I see a lot of them that have serious issues that makes the person kind of put them up. Which these dogs, they're supposed to live until at least past 10, at least till 10. You know, 10 to 15 years should be the life expectancy for an American Bully, but
Shit, with
now
that, with the way the dogs are going now, at least 8. Like, come on, like the way a lot of these dogs are dropping off the mat. I mean, I mean, 8 years old. Let's give them 8. You know what I'm saying? These dogs ain't even reaching 7, 6.
You
You know what I'm saying?
used to be like 10 to 14.
Right. Now, these dogs ain't even reaching 7
Magoo,
years old, 6 years old. Go ahead,
Magoo,
bro.
Magoo was like 13 years old. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
dogs
think of how
like
much old blood Magoo's got behind him.
exactly. A lot of the older muscle tone dogs are still alive. Like Claude and them, they're like 14, 13, 14 years old. I think Apollo's still alive. I think he's 15 years old. Like, you know, these are dogs that are built correctly. No matter how people want to, throw the muscle tone name around. If you look at what he's got bulls that you can't deny that these are bulls. No matter how you think they look or how they're built, they're bulls and they can stand the test of time. Why come today's dogs can't do that?
That's like we did the Michael Jackson. We moonwalking backwards. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
The difference between when you look at the old dogs that Bashar had and you look at these newer dogs, let's take Grim for example. If you line breed Grim, say you got a dog that's 3 times Grim up front in the front of the ped, and it's got all sorts of other stuff in there too. Well, expect the bulldog. It's not a thrash on the dog itself, but you got to look at the features you're presenting to breed with and bring in.
Mm,
So you start to actually should expect a smaller life expectancy.
facts. I put it. I I said it was like those. Hold on. I told him it was like those girls in high school, man. That were built like grown ass women, man. In the 10th grade, 9th grade.
I knew girls at 8th grade, dog, in middle school that was built like grown women. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
bad.
like 8th grade. Let's go even less than that. Like the 8th grade. They built like grown ass women. But shit, you look at them right now, they look like they lived like 3-4 lives already. You know what I'm saying? They boobies hanging down to their knees and they just bad built. They got arthritis and I'm talking about in them thick ones too that was built like shit brick houses. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the club and everything, Charles. You ain't lying. I'm talking about they was bad. We couldn't holler at them because you know what I'm saying. It's messed up, but they was hollering at the grown men. You know what I'm saying? These little girls was hollering at dudes 18, 19 years old, dudes that was in college and shit. You know what I'm saying? Was knocking down these little girls, man. You know that and that shit was weirdo shit to me back then. Like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? But now they are horrible looking. They can't carry the weight. They just look bad, man, especially on top of having children. Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? They even look 10 times worse. Now, remember the girl that was built like this? That was built like this in high school and in junior high or what? I'm older, so it was junior high. My last year in the 8th grade, it just switched. It was switching over the year after that. It was going into middle school after that. But junior high, that girl that was built like this, right? And junior high, right? Not even like that. It was small, probably smaller than that, up and down, the back part, the boobs, everything. You turn it like this, you know what I'm saying? they fine as hell right now, boy. You see a picture of them, you like, what the hold up. Hold up, man. She 40 something. Oh my God. What's going on, Joe Mills? Oh my God. And they look bad. They look like, where did all of that come from? You know what I'm saying? And it's the progression. You know, they let the nature gave them time to fill in, which it's supposed to do. It's supposed to give you that time to your bones that get stronger, for your cartilage and your knees and your elbows or wherever else, your hands, for your bones and your cartilage to get fully developed, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can handle whatever weight that you're carrying. You know what I'm saying? Just as it is for us humans, it should be the same thing for these dogs, man. You know, everybody excited to get these dogs that look like they 3-4 years old at the age of a year. And what happens when that dog is 3-4 years old? The dog's gonna look probably worse than it looked like before. It's gonna start declining. You know, it's not gonna look better. It's gonna decline unless most people are working hard with these dogs and working these dogs, but a lot of people ain't. Even then, all of that work is gonna wear that dog down. It's gonna wear his bones down. These dogs, they're how old is it, Tyree? I know puppies, their cartilage doesn't even develop into their bones until I think it's like
6 months.
6 months.
They got floating bones until about 6 months.
6 months. So just imagine the damage that that's happening with these dogs and their bones. It's bone on bone. And how do you know that all of this friction is allowing the cartilage to grow in properly?
Well, that's another reason why movement be trash. Some of those dogs, because I mean, it's bone against bone. You know, it probably hurts.
And not to mention, these dogs have a certain. Remember how I was talking about a couple of weeks ago that everything about these dogs, just in general, period, in life, everything runs off of math, right? Everything runs off of a degree, which is math, right? There's a certain degree that the front foot is supposed to reach out to the tip of the nose or the front of the muzzle when the dog is moving, right? That is reach, right? It's there for a reason. That design is there for a reason. What's going on, sucker free? Yeah. So a lot of the times these dogs don't have proper reach. You look at a lot of these dogs, they don't have good reach. When they're fully running and full speed, their back legs are kicking to the side. That means that their legs can't go straight back. Both of their legs are supposed to be going straight backwards. Like straight back. It's not supposed to be kicking to the side this way. It's not supposed to be kicking to the side this way. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a certain reach for these dogs. That's bad too. When a puppy or when a dog that's like a year old doesn't have proper reach. You know what I'm saying? Facts, the hip sockets. There's something going on there where these dogs, patella issues. Facts. It's all of the above. It's all of the above. You know what I'm saying? There's no proper reach for these dogs. So we got to be careful of what we're asking for when we're looking into the future of this breed or the future of your program. What do you want to add to your yard? What do you not want to add to your yard? What kind of things as far as health? That we have to look at the health of these dogs, man. We can't just look at breed type. Oh, this dog got massive breed type. This dog got massive breed type, but at the end of the day, the dog can't move. You know what I'm saying? The dog's not really healthy because of the reach that it can't fulfill. You know what I'm saying? Jerry, you still with us? I don't know. It looked like you froze up on us. That's that country. That's that country.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right. You just unfroze. What's going on, fam?
I was sending you a couple of pictures just to kind of delineate about the conversation. So almost a couple of years ago, when I had my first litter, we went and had a photo shoot at 11 weeks old, right?
Mm.
And a lot of my little pups, them girls, they kind of look like terriers. And then I just posted some pictures this weekend of those girls. So I sent you a picture of Maisie at 11 weeks
Mm-hmm.
and Maisie at 20 months, and just take a look at them
Yeah,
because
totally two different dogs, man.
because what we're talking about is basically the destruction of joints and things like that, and it really
Right.
comes down to kennel management and weight. If you have these puppies, I mean, they're still the same age and they still lack the same development. And if you've got these dogs real heavy young, I mean, you're just trashing them. So proper kennel management as they grow is probably the most important thing you can do. When I say kennel management, I'm talking about weight, exercise, and nutrition, right?
Right. You
Don't
know
get them
what's
too heavy too early.
you know what's sad is a lot of
I lost your audio. Can you hear me?
You, you on mute. You.
my bad. My bad. Something
Sorry.
happened.
Sorry, yeah, I lost the audio.
Hold up. There you go.
There we
You
go.
want you
So
want you want Tyree?
Yeah.
Hold up. Let me fix something in my all right. All right. All right. All right, it's better now. Cool. Something was going
so
on.
so anyway, that's Maisie now at 20 months of age, and look, I get it. I mean, I can understand by looking at that first picture at 11 weeks old, why maybe nobody would be interested in her. She looked like a little scrawny terrier dog, right?
Right.
But I also knew how she was bred. I knew, I knew it would come. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, you know how it works, right? Between 9 and 12 months, they start popping and changing, and then they just keep growing. And you got a lot of that old blood in there. It's going to take a while for it to come in, but it's going to come in. But
Man, this shit is good, bruh.
so
Oh
anyway,
man.
all three of those sisters were that way, you
Right.
know, and
Right.
now they're really nice pocket bulls. You know what I mean?
I sent some pictures of Tyree of my female. And all of these dudes want like I'm not trying to shit on nobody, man, for liking what they like, man. But at the end of the day, a lot of these people in the bully community, oh, I want a she-male. I don't want no she-male.
No,
I'm sorry, I don't want no she-male. That's
nope.
just something I don't want, man. I'm sorry. I don't want no she-male. I want a female that looks feminine but carries nice bone, um, a good head shape. She don't have to be built like a male. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of these people don't understand what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
this is the latest picture I took uh uh a Gaia. You know, that's a lot. This is a picture I took maybe a couple of days ago. A Gaia. Um, and I like the way her head is shaped. I like the way her muzzle, how thick her muzzle is. And when I caught her while she was, I tried to get it while all her feet were in the air. But this is her running. She's not
Hmm.
running full speed, but I mean, her legs ain't kicking to the side. Her. she actually is running. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My boy says funny that I got snow. It is funny out here, but I love that. She's not even a dog that I plan on showing, and I could show her and I could champ her out and do all of this stuff. I pretty sure I could with her, but she's a breeding tool for me. She's my breeding tool, you know, to help create the dogs that I want that that are going to help create my show dogs. You know what I'm saying?
You said she was 14 months old. So what you said?
Yeah, she's 14 months.
14. Yeah, she's coming.
She 14 months, man. You know, and it's not just the she males also have a lot of them have breeding issues. You know, a lot of them don't have big litters. Some of them don't even
Nope.
take.
Nope. I mean, you can have a she-male if you want to spend a lot of money at the vet trying to get your bitch pregnant
That's
all the
a
time.
fact. That's a fact.
I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just look. Mother Nature has rules.
They have, and listen, and
You
it's
know.
crazy. Us as breeders, you know, I know we create and all of this stuff, but we have to understand that there are rules for these dogs, man. That um we can't go too deep into the spectrum of where it's like, oh, I want this dog. I don't want nobody to be able to tell the difference between a male and a female on my yard. Hell no. No, 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 no. You know, I want to be able to tell the difference, man. You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
want a softer look for my female. That's just me. You know,
Absolutely.
a lot of other people they're into this, you know, she male and all of that stuff. I'm not into that stuff, man. You know, like, I mean, what kind of woman do you want in your life? You know, do you want a woman that that that's dragging her knuckles on the ground and shit, man? You know what I'm saying? What kind of, you know, that makes me kind of think of what kind of baby mama you got, or what kind of baby mama you want. Does your baby mama got a mustache and a beard? You know what I'm saying? She got hair growing on her face. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like like it kind of has to be a reflection of what you like. He says, I like when women look like a woman. Facts. That, hey,
Well,
Irish
and
Bully TV, that's facts.
hey,
What's going
Joel, you
on?
know what? You know what the registry could do to go a long way in helping foster that.
What's up?
And here's what I don't, and this is what I don't get. I mean, when you go to the shows, right? In the champion class, unless there's enough, right? And grand champion class, males and females have to compete against each other. But when you get at grand nationals or at nationals, they split it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if they would just always have classes that split the females and the males all the way up. Now, I guess I can see if there's not enough to have competition and get points, then you got to combine the classes.
Mm-hmm.
But if at the get go you knew that that show was going to split the class, first of all, I feel like more females would show up. And then you could kind of foster more of an environment where your females would really compete against females and not feel compelled to try to look like the boys.
Right. And I think even to take it a little bit further, I think it'll be dope if there was a best in show female American bully and they have the best in show American male and they head off to each other and see who wins the total best in show all overall for the
Yeah.
whole thing. Or not. Let's just leave it like that. That's the best in show female right there, and that's the best in show male. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just think that by the females always feeling like they got to compete directly against the males, there's always going to be a push to try to make the female look more like the male, and not only from a breeding standpoint. Like I said, I mean, I want
Why
my
don't
females to look like girls. I don't
right?
want them to look like boys.
Why don't they adopt the some of the standards from the French bulldogs or some of these breeds that actually give the female the advantage, knowing that the female doesn't work with testosterone? You know what I'm saying? Like the French bulldog, he says, y'all hating on she-males or what? Nah, we ain't hating on she-males. Actually, some people's pockets be hating on these damn she-males. You know what I'm saying? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Good luck having a big litter with a she-male. How many she-males you know that spit out more than 8 pups, more than 6 pups? You know what I'm saying?
It's
You
rare
show
that it's
you
more than 4.
you show me a she live. We speaking on nature.
Yep.
We okay, fuck it. I'm hating on the she-males. Like, I'm speaking on nature. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I am hating on she-males. How about that? I'm hating. You're right. I'm hating.
Isn't it crazy?
Definitely
Everybody
hating.
thinks that a valid criticism based on science thinks you're just hating.
Nah.
You know, it's like,
It's different cloth bullies, man. Pet talk.
oh yeah.
He's just being the devil's advocate, and I agree with that,
Oh,
man. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Shout out to Pet Talk, man. My guy is back up and running and having his shows on Fridays. Put in the comments what time your show is, Ray, so I can put it up and let everybody know to check your your uh your um your podcast out. So I want to be able to tell the difference between my males and females, man. That's just me.
Yes, sir.
You know, anybody can do what they want, but from my experience of watching or being in this breed, I've noticed that 9 times out of 10, if they can't get their females Friday at 9 o'clock, y'all check out Pet Talk. Is it different cloth bullies? Is it on your page right here on YouTube? If it is, y'all go check out different cloth bullies. Y'all subscribe to his channel, man. I'm talking about when you want to get into deep conversation about ped, man, and real talk about these dogs, y'all jump on Pet Talk from Different Cloth Bullies at 9 o'clock p.m. on Fridays. Best in Show American Bully Males and Best in Show American Bully Female class is actually a really good idea. I like what you said. Either keep it as is or head on after for all overall Best in Show win. That's a fact, man. I think that would involve the females a little bit more, and to take it a step further, we should adopt some of these classes from the AKC, where they have breed stock, where they have these females with good breed stock with their offspring that have or a mother a bitch that has let's say 3 or 4 or 5 children that are champions or grand champions. You know what I'm saying? She should be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? As well as the studs, you know, that have sired a certain amount of champions or grand champions. I think that should be adopted as well, just like the AKC does within their ranks. That would be dope. He says, I can tap in and defend the she-males because y'all going. Uh, I'll send you the link. Hold on. I got you.
Yeah, I think those are called like best of produce classes or something like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying this is, I mean, from what I've witnessed, you know, I know a lot of people
I'm gonna go sit in the living room.
who live by this. She-males. But damn, I be seeing it when it's time to get them bitches pregnant, boy, they can't do it. They can't do it. You know? I sent you the link, Ray. And somebody learned about Ray, man. He loved being a devil's advocate, but I understand it, man. You know what I'm saying? And this shit
I'm gonna
tastes
have a
good.
little devil, right? I'm gonna go sit down now. I've been cleaning the kitchen. I made eggs and biscuits and gravy and sausage this morning for breakfast, and now I got to clean the kitchen up. Man, keep freezing.
Damn, something happened. Yeah. All right, Mr. James back on. Damn, what happened? All right. Whenever you
Keeps shooting up for some reason.
it's all good. He says it's always a flip side to the coin. Yeah, but when you working when you visibly have a female that produces way more testosterone than is doing um estrogen, then you're gonna have issues, man.
It's a fact.
That's just plain and simple. That's just science, man. Biology. That's just plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no flip side to that. I mean, it's a fucking up and down, right or left. You know what I'm saying? It's just the facts. And I sent you the link too, so you know what I'm saying, so you can explain yourself a little bit better, and or try to explain yourself a little bit better. But um, I just personally, that's why French bulldogs have a feminine look. That's why there's a lot of dogs in the AKC that they actually in their standard, it calls for the female to be feminine, not to look like a male. You know what I'm saying? It calls for that. And I think the ABKC or these other registries needs to add that within their standards as well when it comes to a female, because it's not a fair advantage when you're trying to put, it's just like saying, so why do we have male and male and female sports? Why is it separated? You know what I'm saying? Because there is a difference between the physiology, the physical breakdown of a male and female. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Testosterone can, that even if a woman has a lot of testosterone, there's still things that she cannot do compared to a man when it comes to jumping, when it comes to body function. There's just things that she can't do that a man can do, because it goes deeper than it goes to brain matter. Now it goes to things how our brain produces certain chemicals for our body that cause us to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? It says a female should still have big bone and a bully frame, but softer body composition, less muscle mass. Yes, that's a fact. I'm not saying let's take the bone away or anything like that. Um, my assessment is that it should be a difference, and you should be able to tell, that there's a difference between this that's male right here and a female. Now, the distinction of the difference is up to the breeder. You know, um, I want my females to look like females. I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
somebody saying, "Damn, that's a nice ass boy." Nah, that's a female, bro. But I'm talking about, I can tell that she's a female. Other people can tell
Yeah.
that she's a female. But when there's a judge in the ring, and the judge is in the champion class with this female, and she's checking for nuts, and she's rubbing her hand on straight vagina, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. When the judge can't tell the difference between the male and the female, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion. And it's not just opinion. If you start looking at there you go. What's going on, fam? You
Well,
back home?
what we're really going back to and talking about it really, and you can look at it from two different perspectives. I mean, if you want to look at it as surely at a dog that can compete with the males and things like that, okay. But if I'm looking at it in terms of economies as a breeder, I don't want a female that's hard to get pregnant. I don't want a female that can only that can just barely produce. Maybe give me two or three pups a litter because she's so much of a male, right? That's just not good. If you're a breeder, it costs it just costs you exponentially more money to achieve the same results. You know.
Right now now the prices are gonna go up with these dogs. You got to sell them for $5,000 and up
Yeah.
just to even get out of the red. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just believe that. Hold on, there he goes. What's going on, fam?
What's up, bro?
Hold on. I gotta bring you on, right? Hey, we are here with my boy DCB Ray, from Different Cloth Bullies. Where we at? Where we at, man? Round of applause for my guy. Round of applause for my guy. Yes, sir. And I'm pleased to have you on, man. And that's what I'm saying. What's going on, fam?
What's up, man? That's dope. That's dope. Sound effects. Thank you, man. Appreciate you having me, man. What's up?
I didn't get none of those, Ray. I
Hey,
just,
man, you.
I'm hearing freeze your nuts off Oklahoma, and I don't even get no applause.
Man, what a man! That's crazy. Why you
There you
ain't
go,
do
Jerry. There you go, Jerry.
There you go.
Shout out
It's
to
cold as
Jerry,
hell
man.
here today, boys.
What's
Single
going on?
digits this week.
Yeah, we're gonna be in single digits this upcoming week coming up.
All
that?
right.
Yeah, we supposed to get some more snow today.
What?
Y'all know about I don't know about you, but we
Nah, I
supposed
don't
to have
think it
some more.
didn't say nothing about snow out here, man. Coda,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got me looking at my weather app now, man. Hold
yeah.
up.
Good for you, man. I almost broke my back shoveling, shoveling the last. We had 10 inches.
Ooh.
It just came. I had to shovel 3 times just to like keep up with it.
I had to clear the sidewalks from 2 schools last week.
With a plow or what?
Oh no, with a snow shovel.
Yeah.
That's that Oklahoma back right there, boy.
Now that's yeah, the Oklahoma back has had 11 surgeries on it.
See, what's going on with the she-males though, fellas?
You heard what we were saying, man. We stand on it.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta loosen up, man.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good, man, because I've seen too many people. Hold on. Let me let this girl up out of here.
I was just saying, Ray, you can come at it from 2 ways, right? I mean, if you're a breeder, right, having a she-male that's more prone to reproductive issues, low litter sizes, things like that, that's not really what you want as a breeder. Now, if I'm maybe if I just want to always make sure I can compete against the boys at the show level, and I'm not worried about longevity and breeding and
Aesthetic,
that kind of thing, then that's a whole nother deal. There you go,
aesthetics.
aesthetics. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have some breeders that only want 3 or 4 pups or 5 pups in a litter. To be honest,
That's true.
But
you got some breeders that don't want large litters. You know, they don't want over 8 pups.
what do you consider a large litter?
8 and up.
Anything over 6.
Yeah, 8 and up.
So how often are people getting that regardless?
I haven't had anything under 6. My last litter was 7, but 2 dogs. Well, hold up. It was 5. That's my lowest litter I've ever had.
Right.
And two dogs died.
And was that a she-male?
Matter of fact, nah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it was 6. It was 6 dogs. It was 6 dogs and three had passed. That was my Thanksgiving litter.
Okay.
I've never had anything under 6, to be honest with you.
Right.
The most I had was 10. You know, and like I and 1 passed. You know, but you know, I don't know Miss Piggy. I don't know who Miss Piggy is.
She was the
Nationals female.
she was the Nationals female winner.
I gotta see a picture. Oh, Miss Piggy? Nah, I like her. She's dope. She looks like a female though. She looks like a female. You know
She
what I'm
might
saying?
have
She was
bigger
invested.
features body wise, but in the face, she still looks like a female.
Yeah, she looks feminine. I seen her in person. I seen her in North Carolina. She looks like a female. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Tyree, you on?
I seen his mute going on and on.
Yeah. He'll jump back on. So my main, here he goes. My main issue with that is a lot of I don't mind tap dancing on the line. Like that, I mean, that's cool if you could tap dance on the line, but I'm talking about these like you cannot tell if these dogs are male or female. You actually hit people up and say, yo, what's his stud? Man, that's a female. You actually
I
look at
think
the
that's
breeds
good.
of these damn dogs.
I think that's good.
And that's your right to think that that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
That's
look,
within
so
your right.
I remember when I first met you, it was a girl in there. They had to check her for her nuts, and she bust shots fired ass, and she had a litter of 6.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Would that be considered a female?
She don't look like a male to me.
At that moment, she did.
At that moment, she did. Yes. At that moment, she did. But now, when you look at her, she doesn't look like a male.
Yeah, because the breed has advanced since that was what 4
and
years ago.
And she was an anomaly. She was one out of, let's say, 50 dogs. You know what I'm saying? She
was
wasn't
female though.
Yeah, definitely. But go what you was about to say, Tyree?
I feel like because I was kind of in that conversation.
All right, do you think?
The whole she-male thing, like we were saying earlier, like what's the real point besides bragging to say my bitch is more bully than your male of a she-male if she comes with 50% more problems than the regular dog? Now, like you said, it was a female out there. She had litter of 6. Cool. But ratio wise, because I'm always talking about ratio, how many females doing that? A majority of them, if they have a litter, 1 to 2.
Say that again.
Majority of them, if they have a litter, they have 1 or 2 puppies, and they might not get pregnant again after that.
Like, you ain't lying.
I really don't know too many people who have she-males or too many people who know people with she-males for y'all to really come up with these numbers like that. It's like
Randy.
I see it all the time.
Me
I hear
too.
guys. I see guys on Facebook whining about the fact they can't get their female pregnant, or they only have 1 pup, or they only have 2 pups.
I see it a lot.
Y'all gonna act like that's just not a. Y'all gonna act like that's just not a standard issue across the board,
bro?
Nah.
Well, there's another factor involved, and that's high inbreeding coefficients on these females too.
Right. I know it's not. I know it. I've bred enough dogs in different spectrums to see that the ratio is definitely a lot lower to get puppies off these dogs if the female is too full of testosterone. My bitches that got a little bit of Dax in them, they getting pregnant every time, no progesterone test, bred on the 8th, 9th, and 10th day. I don't have no issues at all. And I'm having 7, 8, 9, 10 puppies on those litters. My females that are Dax on top, Dax on bottom, they show you can look at them and see that they hold that they have those more male features to them. 5 puppies, which is not bad. But then the bitch down she come in heat once a year. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to hit her on her day. One bitch I got, my muscle tone female, the bitch is so packed with testosterone and muscle. When she come in heat, you just gotta be ready to PG her. She don't bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of muscle tone females that they don't produce milk. You know,
they don't do what?
They don't produce milk.
You have to have a certain fat content
not saying nothing about Bashar, but because this is just science, but he's got females that they possibly do not produce milk. You see some of these puppies when they're little and then they're gone. They're gone. And I see the female out. He'll have pictures of the female out doing something. I'm like, this bitch supposed to be whelping. That let me know the puppies ain't even with her no more. They getting fed somewhere else, bottle fed or something like that.
Yeah, I think
So
that's
Tyree, it's
Chuck
go
Charles.
ahead.
I think that is they are being bred very tight as well. That can also cause that. But
Yes.
we're saying from we're not saying from something that's unseen. We're saying things that from what is
So
actually seen. Like
so
these. Go ahead.
look at it this way. If you go to like an English bulldog, right, and you go look at the flaws that come with that dog, those dogs are very hard to get pregnant. Those dogs only produce small litters. If you get a good litter of 4 to 5, you got very lucky. Most people get 2 puppies off those litters. These are the same thing that these dogs get pio easy. These dogs come with cherry eye, real heavy. These are the same traits that I see in a lot more bully bitches. You know what I'm saying? I see the
So
same exact traits that come out of the bulldogs coming through. The dogs, like I said, that I'm not even gonna say the edge side because there's still clean dogs out there. Like for instance, shots fired, a dog like that, Waffle. There's still dogs out there. I feel like that they're bully and they don't have as many of those issues. But I see that some of these females, when you start compounding that blood and they get real bully, those issues really come out in those females over the males. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I feel like the females, it comes out a lot more.
Chuck Charles made a good uh he made a good case as well when he says from his experience, the tighter the gene pool is, the lower the fertility and etc.
Robert Lee talked about that when he came on the show
Mm-hmm.
about the gene pool being closed down at this point to a very low percentage, and that's because now from where we had bloods running around like you had Pokemon, you had people breeding corrupt over here, you had people breeding Remy still, you had people breeding a numerous amount of dogs, which it wasn't bad. It just kept the gene pool at a place where we could still expand. Now we're to the point where it's only a specific amount of bloods in the gene pool that people are really dealing with just to chase the hype of having mass and bone instead of creating a program for the long-term use. You know, at that point,
yep.
it's okay to reach out and touch a few dogs that aren't your standard, but they have the tools to solidify your program so you can go forward putting that mass on and putting that bone on without it breaking down on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Every breed goes through what we are going through with the it's called popular stud syndrome. It's an actual thing. Every breed goes through popular stud syndrome where everybody's kind of breeding to this stud or two that are the it for the moment, and it
That's what we're trying to
decreases.
do right now, Chuck Charles.
That's
That's why this conversation that's why we're having this conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? It's
but
to
we don't
find.
have to go through that. That's why we keep trying to educate people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it's nothing to be done about it, in my opinion. It's just something that is going to naturally happen when people are trying to solidify a breed. There is going to be a dog that carries that breed type, and people are going to breed toward it because we're trying to solidify the breed. So it's going to happen. Like every breed goes through popular stud syndrome, but the only thing about it is
I
keep the
feel
books
like the
This is
open.
problem with our breed though
this
is
is one of the only
our
breeds that I've come across where more is more excuse. It's a lot of excuses that are being made for this breed, like
ho-
super excuses.
hold on
And
before you throw that point out there. 'Cause I know what you about to know what you about to say with that.
Mhm.
Before you throw that out there, with what Ray just said, 'cause I don't want it to get too far away because it's kind of related to both sides. But the problem with this breed and you know and having popular stud syndrome is we discard our popular studs. We get to a point where it can be a hype dog all year, busting out crazy breedings, dropping nice puppies and whatnot, and let it have a bad picture pop up or a bad video. You know, now all of a sudden, everybody hates the dog, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't nobody check the records before we started? What's up? Did nobody check this dog out before everybody hyped up over him, right? But at that point, it's like we as a community, I'm saying, we start to kind of turn the blind eye. And because it's another stud out there we can hype up, we hype him up and forget that we were just on this stud's nuts like 6 months ago. And nobody checks that dog. Nobody checks the breeders that bred. Nobody sees, all right, you bred with so-and-so, so-and-so. Let me see how it looked. Let me see what happened. Did it come out good? What, you know what I'm saying? Is it tested? I heard he had 2-3 heart murmurs and whatnot. 2 dogs fell over in the airport.
Hey,
what's going on?
Hey, you know what's wild to me, Tyree? Is a lot of these breeders disregard the health of these dogs just to compound a certain bloodline, and they'll see a dog with bad fucking hips that produces dogs that have bad fucking hips, and not just bad hips. These dogs can't run. They can't run properly. This is a fact. I don't give a damn what the bloodline is, but if I see this dog don't got proper reach when it's running, I'm talking about. I think that is the fault of the breeder. Not if that's just facts. And the point that I was going to make earlier is that we make so much excuses for this breed, right? Oh, it's new. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. But we don't have enough breeders that are actually trying to make a program. It's just too much hot dog jockeying around this bitch, man. Nobody is actually trying to produce their dog that they envision in their head that matches the standard. And not just that, balance is thrown out of the window. It's just you either on the left or you either on the right, which I think is horrible, and it's killing this breed. That we need to figure out how to breed with balance versus breeding on just on the left side or breeding on the right.
The left side, right side spectrum also.
That comes with every breed too.
But I feel like with every other breed, once again, is left or right. You pick this or that. With us, this or that don't apply to this or that. It applies to ego or loyalty. The people that deal with this, with that, you know, in my terms, or the people I deal with, which is gonna be the edge community, the old
I
school
just see
community,
his name with
the old school community gonna look at it like, you know, what happened?
Look at Ray's name, but his name.
He wow.
What's this?
Yeah.
What's this say? I ain't got my glasses on. I can't.
I just seen it, man. It just hit me. It just hit me right in my face, yo.
Man, put bully behind it or something. Bully,
That's crazy.
Anybody just come in here, if they just look at the names and then just pick up on the wrong part of the conversation.
I know, right? That's wild, right?
They gone.
What kind of life this man living?
Man, this must be a special episode of church today.
Man, I started getting weird friend requests.
Females with mustaches and beards, like Jerry over there got a beard, but he got lipstick on and everything.
Hey, look, I can't wonder why. Go over to Ray Page. Ray Page booming. 10,000 followers and get millions of views or what? I'm like, what's going on? He's selling puppies for $50K now.
He done embraced it.
He gonna be all over TikTok.
Hey, you right. Damn, they do need bully in there. Damn.
Ray said, "Sir, Ray said, my body, my choice."
You just make sure after you make that money, you just come back and donate to the collection place.
Yeah, man. Come make sure you come. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. This is where you got it from, man. Come on, bro.
Man, I'm paying for. I'm paying
Hold on,
for.
I gotta throw this plug in there right fast. As of right now, everybody, until we figure out what's going on with Ray's name, Suck and Blow
Suck and
T-shirts
blow.
and AI
Suck and blow
kits are off
T-shirt. Yep.
limits. We are
Fact.
closing that down until Ray we figure out what's going on in box 4. That is all.
That's crazy. But now back to the real.
No, yeah. So with us, it's like I said, like with the old school breeders, the people that are gonna want more of a conformational dog, they're gonna be the loyalties. They're gonna be loyal to what that means, it stands for, and the health of the dog. Where as that's the ego side. Majority of the people on this side, they're breeding for mass. At the end of the day, it's not everybody, but a lot of them are mass chasing, and everything else don't come into play, which is movement, health. How long would a dog live? Can this dog really survive more than 5 years with this type of weight on him? You know what I'm saying? And I had this conversation with Joel this morning. Like, when you have a puppy, the puppy should be a puppy until it's not a puppy no more. Try to max it out and add as much weight as you can on it at an early age. As we said earlier, the bones are still loose. This is what happened with Mandela. This isn't a shot or nothing, but science-wise, if you look at it this way, Mandela was an amazing puppy. Real bully, square body, blocky head, thick. He got older. After 3-4 years old, his body started to fail on him, started to sink in. The obvious reason, just looking at it, you put too much weight on the Legos at an early age. Now they raggedy. Period. They don't stick together no more, right? They move. The cartilage and stuff ain't there no more. It
Facts.
floats.
You don't even let the cartilage give the cartilage time to actually grow properly with all of that weight on, because it's bone on bone until then. So now what happens is that the body mass is not, the bone doesn't know, oh, this is just a big ass dog. Let's just configure to how this dog is actually built on the outside. Hell no. It's the same amount of time that the cartilage is gonna be built up every single time.
It's just like us humans, right? We all have the capability to live to at least 100 years old. We have that capability, but we all take different walks through life. We all eat different. We come up different. We're fed different. We move different. We take on better habits than some others. Some of us, we take on a better body lifestyle than some others and stuff. But we all have the capability. Now, depending on how that lifestyle goes, is going to depend on your life longevity. And it's the same thing with the dogs. These dogs have the potential to see 15. Like I said earlier, Magoo is what, 13, 14 years old. And he's not no little dog. Claude is 13 years old. Apollo's 15 years old. These dogs are old, and they were mouthful dogs. But
Hey, I got a theory on that though. I've been thinking about. So they came. Muscle Tone Stella came down. She's a Denzel daughter, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Denzel lived to be 16 years old.
Yep. Denzel lived to be 16, and it's following along right in Bashard's blood.
A lot of these dogs that she-males are falling off the map at 6 years old. I mean, you don't even see them no more. How many breedings have these dogs have? One, and maybe two, if that, and they're small litters. And if they're small litters, you know what I'm saying? And
these are males. These are males perishing at a young age too, though.
Oh well, yeah, males too. But we're talking about females. We're basically talking about females. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
males too. You're right.
I'm advocating for the she-males by saying, hey, let's look at the breed and stop blaming everything on the she-males, because our breed as a whole don't have longevity.
That's right. Okay.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I hear you, but
I think at one time we had more longevity in the dogs at one time than we do now.
Yeah, absolutely. We lean more toward a pit bull.
And that's what I'm saying. Now you know, these are
I
the
don't
excuses that I'm talking about that I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think it's the pit bull. It's about leaning towards the pit bull. It's about timing and selective. Breeding a correct dog. There's a formula and a time span that comes with that, and you can rush it. But if the further you push the time spectrum of how long it takes to get that dog backwards, you do the same thing to the life expectancy. When you speed up how quick you're trying to produce that dog, you bring the life expectancy down. If everybody took time, like I told Joel earlier this morning, if this was still a place, like I'm glad they just banned TikTok, and I hope they come along with some of these other social medias too. They leave YouTube up, I'm cool. Everything else, it'll take things back almost to a normal day.
Say that again, Tyree.
Huh?
What you say? Say that last part again. To what?
I said if they keep YouTube, cool. But if they ban most of these fucking platforms like they just did TikTok, it'll be great, because then and only then breeding will slow down. People will have to go to the shows, or you're gonna have to travel to see these dogs, or it's gonna have to go back to how it used to be when you could be like, oh yeah, Carolina got them dogs, or you be like, oh yeah, they got them dogs down in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Where now your state, the people you breeding with around you, is competing against the world and whatnot. And that's how it used to be. That to me, that helped the longevity of the bully. Because people, like I said, they couldn't breed all the time. You had to you had to take time out your week or your month, make time to go to California to see the dog. You know what I'm saying? And then once you see him now, y'all can figure out if y'all gonna do the breeding and da 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 da. You know, it took time. You had to let these dogs grow up and see what they turn into before you decided, all right, I'm gonna take it to this. Now, I just seen somebody put a post up this morning of a female. She like 12 months. Well, she just about to turn 12 months, almost 12 months. They like, yeah, she should be coming in heat and whatnot around so and so time of the year next year, which is like January. I'm trying to look for a stud. I'm thinking to myself, like in my head, I know that dog hasn't been but maybe through one heat by now. Most dogs today, they don't see their first heat till 8-9 months. I got
Sometimes
females
longer.
that I see it. I got a female right now. She's about to be 2 in May. She's already on her 4th.
People hit me about your name already. I swear to God, nigga. Hey, I had to explain to my boy, he not even into dogs like that. He was like, he sends me a shot of this right here. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, female bullies that look like males. He says, I know I'm watching. He just didn't think that through, though.
I told you. Hey, look, I told you somebody was gonna see it that way.
No, I advocate for them too.
Hey, look, then you got the camera at the low angle and whatnot. Fresh braids. They don't know what's going on.
It's all good. I advocate for
like outdoorsmen.
I advocate for choice.
You like you cut hair.
Hey, no, but I honestly think that that a female should look like a female. Period, man. There should be no difference between what we're looking at in real time as men looking at women. You know what I'm saying? Do you want you want to date a female that got a strong jawline? Is that what you looking for in a female? You want a female that got a strong, is that what you looking for? Yo, I want to holler at a bitch that got a strong jawline, man, because I want our kids to have strong jawlines too. That's some whack shit right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't look at
selective breeding. Humans do it too.
Hey,
it's motherfuckers out here say, I'm athletic. I run a 4-point flat. My female works out. She's athletic. She has a vertical jump. She's even fucking 6'7". And yeah, that's what they do.
Hey, I get you. I get what you're saying, but see, that's how you breed animals, not people. You know what I'm saying?
Look, a female.
That's how people breed people too.
I bet that's how the Europeans breed people.
Exactly. That's how, no, it's not. No, it's not. Our people in Africa did that shit too, man. We did it. That
You see the Ball family.
It was selective. It was selective breeding back then too. A warrior had to be a certain build. It was the same way back in the days too, man. Even you know what? That's what destroyed the Egyptian dynasty
because they were too tight.
Because they was inbreeding too much. That's why their heads was all big and like that. They had bone issues and they was dying off too quick.
Had green skin. Yeah.
We don't learn this. We need to learn from society, bro. You know what I'm saying? We actually need to learn from where they messed up at. You know what I'm saying?
So scientific fact, guys, that a woman, when she reaches a certain when she lacks a certain amount of body fat, she cannot conceive because she cannot support life. She can't provide milk. She can't, right? And so female athletes, bodybuilders, things like that, they get amenorrhea. They get amenorrhea, right, where they don't have their menstrual cycles, things like that. They can't get pregnant. You have to have a certain amount of body fat as a woman in order to get pregnant, in order to sustain a life other than your own, right? And so that's why you don't want your female dogs being like these male dogs.
And that's why you got some women out here, like athletes. They have fertility issues like a motherfucker, man. Women athletes, they got fertility issues, especially them. I'm talking about those prime athletes like track stars. They definitely have fertility issues. WNBA players, they have fertility issues. You got a lot of athletes that have women athletes that have fertility issues, period. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a low count when it comes to fat to muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
I'm about to send you some pictures. Hold on. I want to talk. We're gonna talk about this.
Like this is real talk. Like this is not just something that we're pulling out of thin air. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, we're against all females. Nah, I want to tap dance I want to walk as closest to the sun as I can get. You know what I'm saying? I want to get as much nutrients and much vitamins as I can get without being burnt the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to risk my livelihood just to get that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to risk. I'd rather be as far as possible away and still get the benefits. I don't care how minute they are, but I'd rather do that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check your inbox on Facebook.
I got you.
I'm gonna show you. We're gonna talk about this female business.
Another thing too, even if your female looks like a female, let's say, you're planning on breeding her and stuff, it's really be a good idea to check her body condition. If you got her a little heavy, you might want to slim her up. Heavier, whether it be a woman, whether it be a dog, are going to have a more difficulty getting pregnant if they're overweight too, right?
God damn it. Joey, what I say this morning on the phone? Mm-hmm. What did I say?
What'd you say?
Said that.
He said basically what you just said.
You got to slim them dogs down. I know somebody right now. Nice dogs, nice big thick females. I'm talking about these dogs don't barely have any dax in them, if none. And these dogs are massive girls. Cannot get them pregnant. Can't get them pregnant. And he finally, after 4 years of asking what we be doing, he finally took off the weight, and she got pregnant with a nice thick litter.
There you go.
Took that weight off. You got to take that weight off of them because their bodies, even trying to push the semen through, you're pinching the uterus line wall with how thick you make them. They sit in a weird position all day. Like, look at this dog. You see that face? That's the face of a female. That's a female right there. That's now some more mass. Definitely, I add some more mass to her. She can use more mass because this is an older type dog. Anybody know who this dog is? Before anybody down there know who this dog is?
Nope.
Nobody.
I think I know. That's Von Holmes, right? That's
yes, Von Holmes. That's Man Up Boys. That's Sweet and Low's daughter.
Yep. You could tell she looks like Sweet and Low kind of.
Exactly. Go to the next picture.
Oh, that bitch look good. She in the middle
Stacked
there.
up
She
with
look
El
good.
Toro and Chumper. That's a bad picture of Chumper. They could have stacked him a lot better.
I know.
He's
Yeah, it
overstacked.
is.
He's overstacked right now.
The only thing I didn't like about Chumper is he is super tight in the elbows, man.
Yeah, definitely.
El Toro was coming into this breed. El Toro was my favorite
Bro,
American
he was
bully.
running the game at that time.
Oh, that was
Everybody
my
liked El Toro.
favorite American bully. Period.
And
bro.
also because they won a lot of black tribes that looked like him out.
He was just ahead of his time, dog. He was
Yeah.
just ahead of his time, man.
Hell,
You know
El
what I'm
Toro
saying?
died, or he died past at least past 10. I think
Yeah,
he
he was
like
past
12.
10 years old. Yeah, he was like 12 years old when he died. El Toro was my favorite American bully. But nah, I had the pleasure of being competing against Mr. Holmes, man, and his dogs, man, you know, before he exited out of the game.
And I feel like also a lot of the time now that everybody wants to, that like we were saying about the hype breedings and stuff like that, when legends leave the game, they blood leave the game too. It's like everybody acts like, we can't continue to breed that blood or some of the sorts. Like a lot of people, a lot of bloods, they not here no more. It's like because the owners ain't here no more. Look, Keno gone. A lot of people don't be having waffle dogs no more like they did when Keno was here.
Man, I'm gonna shut up about that, but
No,
I
I'm just
think
saying.
I think I think a lot. I think I
Name
have.
wise and being able to lock in with the breeder or the person that's running the blood. I know a lot of people, they will try to tap in with the main breeder to see how they can breed it, how they can work it, how they can get the best result out of it. And it's like once people step off or leave the community, and however it be, it's like that.
I honestly think I'm being honest, man. And this is not a shot to nobody, right?
Yeah,
But
that's sweet and low daughter.
if you have a legendary dog, right? And you're not capitalizing off of that dog and you're not building a legacy off of that dog, you are doing the breed a disservice. You know what I'm saying? If there's other people, I'm saying if you're the source of that blood, you feel what I'm saying? And you're not building on that, you know what I'm saying? Versus other people breeding to that dog and then building a proper program off of that dog, that's a disservice. That's a disservice to your program. You know what I'm saying? Not just to the breed, but to the program. Because especially if you know what blood you're working with and you're doing that and you have that blood, you know what it takes to build that certain blood up. You're doing the breed a disservice, because the reason why I say you're doing the breed a disservice is because that dog can be upgraded, right? Now that blood can be built upon, you know what I'm saying? And now you have a solid background behind that blood. You have a story behind that blood. Now everybody's breeding, to me, the wrong type of bloodline. You know, there is blood that's super young, that's being oh, this is the top stud, this is the top blood. But this blood hasn't even been out 5-6 years, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? I honestly think you're doing dogs. I'd be doing shots fired a disservice if I wasn't doing what I'm doing with his bloodline right now from the gritty. You know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like I'm doing him a disservice if I didn't build on that dog. Mr. Jamies would be doing his dog a disservice if he didn't build on his boy's blood. Ray, if you got a male on your yard that you feel should be built upon, you'd be doing the breed and your program a disservice if you didn't build on that blood.
How long should I use them? How long should I use them?
As much as you could, as to progress. And even if you see the blood going left a little bit, at least you could come back to him, or at least to one of his sons or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm talking about. You know, not just that dog, but like his legacy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you should be able to see that blood going left when you're trying to build
Right.
on it and to upgrade it, and you're saying, "Oh, I don't like this. Is all right. Now I need the rares to be stronger." You know what I'm saying? Now I know my boy got strong. That he produces that. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that put it down before him made sure that they were producing dogs with strong rears and tight feet, good chest spread. You know what I'm saying? They weren't just looking at one thing. They were looking at the whole picture versus, oh, I just want my dog to have this or this. No, they was looking at the actual whole picture of the dog and breeding these dogs. Now, Keno told me the best way to breed this breed is from back to front, right? He said people make a mistake and breed these dogs from the head all the way down to the back, and that's what causes a lot of these train wrecks, these rears, these bad rears. And then he was like, the rear of these dogs is the hardest thing to fix, man. The rear of these dogs are one of the hardest things to fix in this breed. So he says from the rear on forward is the rear forward is the best way to breed, to produce the best dogs. And I remember that, and that's what I have adopted. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that I took that and I'm running with it. You know what I'm saying? So because that's what if you look at all of these dogs, every dog and every breed, their rare drive is probably what makes that dog what it is. All dogs, because that's where all of their strength comes from, is their rear. You know what I'm saying? That's where most 80% of their strength come from, is their rear. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because that's what they push off. That's what they push off of. That's how they get get off. You know, their torque. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get it from. So it made sense to me. You know, okay, yeah, you know. No, we're not in 4-wheel drive mode right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people is in 4-wheel drive mode, and that's when they fucking up. You know, they need and they're producing subpar rears and subpar fronts instead of excellent rears, and then building on from there.
So we're not in 4-wheel drive.
Nah, we're not a 4-wheel drive breed yet. You know, where it's automatic. You know, like Frenchies are basically
drive.
Huh?
So we're more front wheel drive.
The rears going all crazy.
That torque steer.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But we speaking real though. You know, we I love this breed, man. This is, like I said, this is the first breed of dog that I've ever owned. That's why my passion is where it's at. You got other breeders that I used to say this. I still believe it. Like, people from other breeds that come into the American bully breed is fucking this breed up, because they have their own vision of what a dog is supposed to be, and they go back to their love of the pit bull, or the love of the bulldog, or the love of a Stafford or whatever it is, and they put those standards above what the American bully standard is actually about, and they start going off their own understanding of what the dogs are supposed to look like and overlook what the actual standard is.
No,
that's just my opinion.
You're right. Well, when I came to this breed from pit bulls, I was just really looking for a pit bull with more bone and a bigger head, and I was like, yo, this breed is fucking ass, bro. Then just I can't find the right dog.
Right.
Then I had to learn, like, these just two different things. It's just two totally different things.
And not just that, you're part of history at the end of the day, because you're part of the inception of these dogs. You're part of the beginning. We're going to be remembered. It's sad that a lot of these bully breeders that came way before us, that started this breed, they're not going to be known like we're going to be known. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be known like we are going to be known, because, like, that's why I try to tell and on this platform, I try to tell all breeders this is the most important time for this breed, because we're going to be known more than the people who created this breed. We're going to be known way more, because it's going to be up to us to take these dogs to another level, whether it's backwards or on an upscale. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be known for either fucking up this breed or excelling this breed. That's what we're going to be known for, us here at this time right now. 50 years from now, no bullish kennels, DCB bullies, Dubtown bullies. We're gonna be known for for the work that we're putting in. Everybody in the chat, y'all gonna be known for what y'all putting out. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so important for us to get our heads right. You know what I'm saying? Pause. To get our thinking of how the breed is not how we think it should be, but how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that say, oh, the standard is a unicorn. At the standard is a unicorn. You don't think the people who produced the German Shepherd, the Rottweiler, the French Bulldog, all of these breeds, you didn't think they was chasing the unicorn at first when the standards was written? No, because if you don't have something that is perfection and you're chasing, you're never gonna reach it. You're never gonna reach it. You're not even gonna know if you can reach it or not, just by discarding it and saying, fuck it, man, I'm gonna just do it my own way because this is the easier way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of pressing on. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
I agree with you. My concern is this: the way you grow a breed, right, is by producing animals that people want in their homes as pets, by and large, right? It's not selling puppies to other breeders and things like that. It's the larger community, as a whole. My concern is so many of the dogs that are being produced today, like we were talking about earlier, have such a short lifespan and they're expensive. So when somebody from the general public decides, I'm all right, I'm going to drop 3 grand, 5 grand, uh, shit, 10 grand for a puppy, right? And it's dead in 3 years. How does that harm the reputation of the breed? It's just terrible.
Yeah, and they end up getting another dog that's not an American bully. They end up getting a different dog that's solidified. I honestly think I don't believe that these dogs are worth that much. That's just my opinion, man. I don't believe these dogs are worth that much. The stud fees that's being put out, I just don't believe that it's worth that much. I don't think we're there yet. We are not there yet to the point where we can charge Frenchie prices to or people who aren't even educated on these dogs, that just want a pet. You know what I'm saying? I think that's robbery, honestly, to be honest with you. I think it's robbery to knowing that, oh, okay, this dog right here, his stud fee is $10,000, but his brother that looks just as good as he is worth $2,500, because you know why? This person doesn't know how to promote. This person doesn't know how to promote as well as this other guy does, that where his dog isn't in the limelight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to the $2,500 one, and I'm gonna show the dude that got the $10,000 dude, just to show him, look, he ain't it. He ain't it. Look, I just did this off of his brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on.
There's a lot of it that goes on, man. And I don't understand. I mean, to each his own, man. If you can get $10,000 for a stud fee, more power to you, man. That's your business, and I salute you, man, because I wish I could make that type of money as well for a stud fee. That'll be beautiful if I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think it's worth that. I think I'd be robbing people if I did that type of shit, man, because it's not worth, this blood is not worth that much. Because look, the person 9 times out of 10, that person with the $10,000 stud fee has only had that bloodline for 5 years. Don't even have a bloodline yet. They don't even have a bloodline yet. They don't even have anything solidified behind that dog for it to be even worth that much. They don't even know how the blood really works, to be honest with you. If you breed it with all different type of, and I feel like that hustle mentality needs to disappear within this breed. But it's you got hustlers in every breed. I'm not just saying in the American Bully breed. You got hustlers in every single breed, from the German Shepherd, Rottweiler, Pit Bull, all of that shit. You got hustlers in every breed, and they're just gonna try to get top end, man. They just hustlers, and that just is what it is. What time is it?
1:13.
We're gonna do another 30 minutes, man. We're gonna do another 29 minutes. And anybody got anything they want to bring up in the chat, man? Go ahead and we'll talk about it, man. Shout out to everybody.
I went back to where I'm from before I moved out here yesterday, and I took the Connie Corso over to my co-owner, right, that I got him from. And so she can look at him and everything. She hadn't seen him since he was a puppy and left to go to my house, right? And so she looked him over real good and everything. But we were talking about this very thing, and now a lot of the same stuff that we're talking about is happening with the Connie Corso as well.
Yeah, it's a growing breed. That breed is blowing up. You know what I'm saying? And it's been here for a while, but the popularity is coming back for that breed. And I think, what other breed used to be like that? The African Boerboel. It used to the African Boerboel used to, and the Rottweiler too. The Rottweiler used to be a high ticket dog as well, man. And it's just people got smart.
You know what's bad too is that kind of Corso is a no joke dog, and it is not a dog for just everybody. Now the one I've had him for almost a year now, and they're great dogs, right? But they're not a dog that you just mess around with, right? I mean, not to mention the fact they're big as hell and they love to taste the drywall.
I think the Pioneers, in my opinion, Chuck, even the Pioneers are overcharging if they're pushing those type of prices,
because they ain't pushing good dogs either. I'm telling you, I'm my bad, Ray. Go ahead.
No, you good, brother.
I seen some, man. There's a known breeder, man, that has a big name that people talk about a lot, man. He's a pioneer of this breed, and he's making a nice comeback with his dogs. But the dogs in his frame, the frame of his dogs are straight Amstaff dogs. That if you look at the frame, they built like Amstaffs, dog, and they're over angulated. They got too much reach in the rear. You know what I'm saying? The reach is supposed to be like I said, these dogs are built to a mathematical equation, right? And when you have a dog whose reach from his buttocks to his hocks are this far apart, that's not good. That ain't good. That is not good, right? That shows you there's something going on and it's going wrong with that program. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've always been fair with shots fired, and all of the pups that I've produced, I've always been fair. I've never been over $3,000 with a shots fired stud fee, to the point where I even work with people that's trying to do good, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing. I'm just speaking out loud. Grand Hustler Mont. I'm just speaking loud, man. I just what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always saying, it's just like people don't pay attention. That's all I'm trying to tell people, and I'm trying to get people to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at a lot of these dogs, man, a lot of these people ain't doing. It's ego. It's a lot ego. Oh, I'm gonna show everybody. I'm gonna show everybody. No, motherfucker, show yourself, man. Show yourself and be a proper fucking representation of the breed through your own yard and yourself, man. Don't try to show the ABKC. Don't try to show the BRC. Don't try to show the BWCR, XWCFP. Don't try to show them. Motherfucker, try to be a perfect representation to your legacy. That's what's more important. How people are going to remember your dogs. You know, how people are going to look at you and your dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what did I miss? You didn't miss too much, Adam. You can jump back, man, and check it out, man. But I'm not talking. There's a lot of people who think that overangulated dogs are cool. Look at all that dog stacked. I just be laughing at y'all, man. I laugh at y'all people, man, because y'all honest. It just shows me how not educated you are about these dogs. And I'm talking about people. I don't know if it's being a hot dog jockey, man, just because it's a certain person. But me, I don't even comment. I don't even leave comments. I look and say, nah, that ain't it. And I just leave it alone. It's not my job to go on somebody's shit and be like, yo, your dog's overangulated by 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Would you rather work with a dog with a stiff rear or overangulated rear? Neither. Because it's neither. I'm sorry, but if I had to, a stiff, I'd rather work with a stiff one. Because now I don't got too far to go to get to where I need to be at. It's easy to have these dogs overangulated. No, there's no perfect dog, man, but there's nothing wrong with focusing on perfection. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna be focused on perfection. Oh, he said, what about the rashes? I seen your shit, man. He said you have a Merle. See, that's might be one of them. I don't know. It could be the food that could be the food. That could be the food that you feeding the dog. That could be the environment. Where are you from? Where do you live at? Do you live in a hot climate where there's always grass and stuff like that going on? It could be, like I said, it could be the dog's food. And just remember, you could say, oh, my dog's been eating this food for years, or my dog, Florida. It definitely could be from the grass. It could be from the environment. Try finding a beekeeper that is in your area and getting honey from them. Not honey from Walmart, not honey from Whole Foods, because unless you're getting it from Whole Foods and it's saying that this honey is from Florida, that's a different story. But even if it says from Florida, what part of Florida? You know what I'm saying? If you're from South Florida,
locally sourced.
You want a locally sourced beekeeper where you get your go get that. Go get some honey from them. Go get some honey from them and feed a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of honey to your dog in their meal every other day. And see if that helps your dog and works for your dog. Maybe it's the environment, maybe it's the pollen, and feeding the honey to your dog will help your dog. He said, I'll take the overangulated dog. Hey, that's everybody breeds different, man. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I just rather the dog where I ain't got too far to get that angulation. But I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. Damn, I must be chopped liver. Y'all don't fuck with my comment. My bad. What was your? All right, my bad, bro. How do you feel about people breeding other people's lines? For example, in the American Pit Bull Terrier, people are still breeding old lines like Jeep and Rascal and making other lines by combining. And well, at some point, I mean that
co-breeding Jeep.
He said in an American Pit Bull Terrier, people that's what they're doing. There's still people doing that. I don't know. I feel like that's cool and to a certain point. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm about legacy. I'm about legacy. I want, you could call it ego too. It could be ego as well. But I would like to produce my own bloodline. You know, I want to produce my own bloodline. I want to produce my own look through the standard. Yes, people are, oh, that's the problem. And you know what? I hate when people don't use their brain. And when I say I want my own look, people automatically think I'm trying to create a new American Bully. No. When I mean my own look is a look that you see when he showed me the Van Holmes, I knew who dog that was. I knew who dog that was. That's what I'm talking about, my own look. You know, when you see a dog, you say, "Oh shit, that's no bullish. That's their look right there because they produce that cheekbone or that head or something like that, whatever that expression, you know." But I want to produce my own bloodline, man. What would you want? Would you want someone breed your bloodline specifically when you're not breeding anymore? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. He said,
I hope somebody would want to
You're
keep
supposed
breeding
to
it.
want that. Yeah,
for
That's
me,
right.
sticking with D-line, finest antelopes to get by the paperwork needed. There you go, Biz.
man.
There you go.
What did he
Biz,
say?
Man.
Biz,
D-line?
Biz. I thought you was real, and then yeah, man, he got me again, man.
I think you should read it out. I think you should read it out loud for the people.
He said,
Yeah.
for me, I'm sticking with D-line. Finest antelopes money can buy. No paperwork needed.
Oh, shit.
He said, shit. Biz just wanted to hear that, man. Here you go, Biz. One more time for you. One more time for you. Shout out to Biz, man. Shit. Oh, shit, man. Hey. No, so if somebody wanted to build off my blood, I wouldn't be mad because 9 times out of 10 I'd have moved on to something, and maybe they might help snap me back, and I might want to come back to that. You know what I'm saying? It might be so good that I might be like, yo, I love the spin that you put on that bloodline. So yeah, maybe I'm a double back and, you know, jump. Wouldn't that be an honor that you build up a bloodline, right? That's a known bloodline that you fell in love with. And the person who created that bloodline doubles back and says, yo, I want to use your stud.
Absolutely.
That'll be an honor. That'll be an honor, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat, man. He said we don't have people breeding for a bloodline or breeding other people's lines. I feel like that's a problem. But that was a couple of weeks. Go check out our last video before this, Tyree. If you don't mind, when we're done with this, go check out I think it was like 3 hours. We had that's what the whole show was about. We had
the one where Rob Lee came on.
Yep,
yeah.
We had Robert Lee on, man, dropping jewels in it, bro, on that specific topic that you're talking about. You know, that facts. Listen, make it your own. Somebody said, oh, he said, I watch all your videos, bro. I was waiting for this one. I'm tapped in. Oh, okay. All right, facts. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that y'all checking out the show. Yo, man, I'm sorry that I'm not jumping on every weekend. I know it's kind of aggravating to Tyree as well, too, man, you know. But I'm trying to get it, man. I'm working hard, man. You know, and you know when certain things go wrong in your life, man, I'm not on here on Facebook crying about it or social media crying about it. I just stick my nose to the ground and I grind. You know what I'm saying? So, things haven't been going as well in my life for me that I wanted to be, right? So I'm just working very hard right now because I've chilled out almost my whole life, man. And I relied on hustling and all of that stuff, man. And now I'm just a working guy, and what I'm doing now is just trying to get my life in order. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. And I'm sorry that I'll be back on on a regular schedule, but right now I'm just on a grind right now. I'm just trying to get my life right.
I'm just trying to grow a beard like Jerry.
Me too.
Good luck.
Hell yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm
Good luck.
saying? Oh yeah, man. I was in a car accident too, man. I hit a deer and I hit a bear the other day.
And a bear.
A fucking bear.
The wildlife wrangler.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Tyree, he let me live that down, man. I hit a damn bear, you know what I'm saying?
You hit that bear twice. You hit it from the front and you back up, see what it was, and you hit it again.
Nah.
I was about to say, oh, you really savage now.
Yeah, nah, man. But nah.
Hey, those Commanders hit a line last night, though.
They did?
Yeah. Washington Commanders ran over a line.
Oh yeah. They damn sure hit a line. They killed the line yesterday.
I seen some.
Hey, but you know why I'm happy that they did that though, Jerry? It's for my own selfish reasons because the Jaguars,
gonna get ran over too.
They interviewed the offensive coordinator for the Lions. So now they ain't got to go further on. So we can hire that one. Hopefully we hired him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we hiring him and Mark Brunell follows him because Mark Brunell is, one of the
hopefully he bring the playbook with him.
Yeah, right. He damn sure need to, bro. God damn, he need to, man.
Jaguars need to throw that playbook in the ring.
Facts. Because I think he is. I definitely think he is because the Lions head coach is a defensive minded coach. You know what I'm saying? So he needed to bring an offensive mind like Mr. Joe and there to actually run the offense. But that is his offense. So you know what I'm saying? So that he damn sure gonna be bringing it with him. But anyway, nah, man, I'd like to thank y'all for y'all patience, man. I like to thank everybody for their time, man, and because that's what we can't get back, man. That's one thing that we can't get back is time. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate it for y'all taking y'all time out and to watch and for people like Mr. Williams. I can't even say the damn first name, man.
And Benz.
And Benz. Shout out to Benz. To say, yo, I watch every fucking show. You know how many people hit me up? Yo, I watch when you coming back on, man. I just finished watching all your videos. And that's a fucking honor, bro. I mean, that is such an honor, man, to have people to say to watch one show and to double back around and say, man, bro, man, all of your shows are fire. Even
I watch every show too, Joel.
I really appreciate that, man. Honestly, Jerry, man, it's a Taki, my bad, Taki, Taki, not Taki like the chips, but Taki. Fair of all.
Well, I commend you, Joel. There are times where guys just gotta back up, take care of business, get things straight, and there's nothing wrong with that. And sure, we'd like to have more shows and more time and things like that. But you know what? I mean, sometimes you just got to have that moment to get things going straight back down the road again,
Yeah. I've been there, man. I've had money and blew it. And, sometimes I look back, man, and it's discouraging, but for the most part now, man, I look ahead, man, and I try to live in the moment and I try to live for what I see in my brain where I want my future to be at, man. I try to manifest these things so I can have that better life, man, and I can have more time with my wife and more time with these dogs, man. So there's a few
I'm
people
taking
that,
a second part-time job myself.
oh yeah, there's some plans that I have. There's some plans that I have to actually get me ahead of the game. So it's just gonna take. It's
I
gonna
didn't mean
take.
to jump off like that, brother. I just wanted to come back and tell everybody I'm gonna have to holler at you. I gotta take care of some things.
Hey, we love you, fam. You be easy, man.
All right, man. Love you.
All
All
right,
right, Ray.
yes, sir. So yeah, I definitely got plans that been pushed back that I plan on things that I plan on doing to help facilitate the community and to help myself at the same time. So I never want to start any kind of business or start anything where I'm making a profit and I'm basically scamming people, you know what I'm saying, just because it's my name or something like that. I want to give people a good product. Hold up, what he says. I remember when Joel was in diapers, LOL. Now he got them American Bully box.
My boy coming into them. He about to be coming into them American Bully tidy whitey soon.
Hell nah.
And then soon after that, he gonna have Bully Depends.
All right, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna
Bully
give
Depends.
just for the people on here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I am about to start my own chicken-based dog food. Raw chicken-based dog food. Now, it's gonna take me a couple of months to get everything together, but by the summertime, everything should be solidified and I should have everything working. I plan on having beef based dog food as well, raw dog food as well in the near future. So this summer, these are my plans. All right, this is what I plan to do. And like I said, I want to spend more time with my wife. I want this to be my career. There's a bigger plan that I have, but it might seem, I don't want to say it now because it might seem out of reach to a lot of people and it might sound like crazy talk, but no, I'm definitely got bigger plans than that. But
That's awesome, bro.
yeah, that is my plan for the very near future. So wish me luck, y'all.
Come on, Chloe.
Anything you want to say, Jerry, before we end this?
No, man, just good to sit down and chop it up with you guys.
Hey,
As
come
always.
plug in your show. Plug in your show, man.
Oh yeah. So this coming Saturday we'll have supposed to. Hopefully everything goes good. But Byron Hayes, he's an OG from way back, and he's going to come on the show. So Saturday night, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if I can get the name right, Bully's Bourbon Beards and Barbecue or something like that. You'll find it. But 9 o'clock Central Standard Time.
So y'all make sure y'all check out. Make sure you tag me so I can share it on my Facebook page. Shout out to Mr. Jerry Jamies and his platform, man. Y'all can learn a lot from there. And it was a nice one, Jerry. You have a blessed day, boss.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, fam. Tyree, you staying till the music done?
Yeah, I'm over here putting my football bets in. Philly about to smack the Rams.
All right, y'all. I like to thank
I'm
y'all.
making short-term goals. When the weather flows, just put away the leathers and put ice on the gold. Chilly with enough.
Y'all be blessed.
Free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Philly. Shopping sprees, copping threes. Dudes feed by IS's, fully loaded. Yes, bouncing in the Lex Luger. Tire smoke like Buddha. 50 G's to the crap shooter. Players can't fade me. Chrome stocks beaming through my peripheral. I see you scheming. Stop dreaming, I leave your body steaming. Brothers is fiending, what's the meaning? I'm leaning on any player intervening with the sound of my money machining. My cup runneth over with hunters. I'm one of the best players that done it. 6 digits and running, y'all brothers don't want it. I got the Godfather flow, the Don Juan, the Marco. Swear to God, don't get it twisted.
I'm taking down this time to give you a piece of my mind.
She can't knock the hustle.
But do you think you are? Baby, one day you'll be a star.
Last seen out of state where I drop my slang. I'm deep in the south, kicking up top game. Bouncing on the highway, switching 4 lanes. Screaming through the sunroof, money ain't a thing. Your worst fear confirmed. Me and my fam roll tight like the firm. Getting down for life, right, you better learn. Why play with fire, you burn. We get together like a choir to acquire what we desire. We do dirt like worms, produce G's like sperm. Select spread like germs. I got extensive holes with expensive clothes. And I sip fine wines and spit vintage flow. Which I don't know. She can't knock the hustle.
But until then, lately, I'm the one who's crazy.
Say what?
'Cause that's the way you're making me feel.